Well, hello everyone and welcome back. This is part 2 of Hell in a Cell in the WWE 2K Universe mode. This match here is for the Intercontinental title. And out first is the challenger, the former WWE Champion and the #1 contender, the Daniel Bryan. Bryan, of course, won his way into this match with a tournament victory. A short tournament, you would say, but a tournament nonetheless. He defeated Drew Gulak in the finals just 2 nights ago on Smackdown, along with Akira Tozawa the week prior. So what kind of physical shape is Daniel Bryan in? Of course, we saw that grueling battle with Gulak to end off Smackdown just a few days ago. Do you think Bryan's head would definitely be in the game? He's mentally prepared. But how was his body held up? Of course, Bryan getting on in the years. Countless injuries. A career-ending injury that he recovered from a few years ago. Making a triumphant return. But will those injuries slowly come back to bite Bryan again against the much younger, fresher opponent that he has, the Intercontinental Champion, the Velveteen Dream, sporting the gloves and the mask that we saw at Super Showdown. Still very COVID safe is the Velveteen Dream, the Intercontinental Champion. Ever flamboyant, always flashy. The Velveteen Dream's been on quite a run. He defeated Adam Cole to win that title. And of course, defended it at SummerSlam, and then again against Roderick Strong at Super Showdown. So what is left for the Velveteen Dream? We've seen a whole host of tricks up his sleeve. What can he pull out to muster a victory against the ever-experienced Daniel Bryan? A former WWE Champion is no easy task. And someone of the caliber of Daniel Bryan is not going to go down easily. Will the mind games of the Velveteen Dream work? Or will the heart and soul of Daniel Bryan persevere once again? Bryan's gone to battle with main event talent over the years, most recently the current WWE Champion, Samoa Joe, who we saw in the main event of Part 1. Now that's not knocking back Adam Cole or Roderick Strong, but there's not many men in the world that are on the level of Samoa Joe. The referee calls the bell. This one's under the way. Bryan goes for a kick instead. The two decide to lock up, and surprisingly, Dream has the advantage in the technical game. Snapmare takedown. Chinlock, but Bryan reverses it. This is what you expect from Daniel Bryan. The hard technical wrestling game. But Dream shoves him off. Uses his height for leverage. Bryan ducks on behind it. You see the Intercontinental title splashed across the back of the trunks of the Velveteen Dream. Well, Bryan went for the drop kick off the Irish whip, didn't get it. Instead, Dream catches him up. And this is that flamboyance, the cockiness, the showman that is the Velveteen Dream, that stalling suplex. Added the squats in as well, and then just a roundhouse kick to the side of the face. More synonymous with Daniel Bryan, but a super kick a staple of the Dream's arsenal. But Bryan should have a counter for just about every move in the book of just about anyone. Dragon screw. Oh, and now working those knees. Possibly looking for a heel hook later on. Double arm butterfly. Release suplex. Tosses Dream across the ring. Bryan now just waiting. Biding his time, but he gave too much time to the Dream. Puts a reversal in and now shoulder blocks and there's that huge clubbing blow to the spine and Daniel Bryan's down. The challenger is down on the mat and Dream could be looking to end it early. A regular elbow drop. No flamboyance on that one and just the 1 count. And the arrogance of Velveteen Dream stomping away at the face of Daniel Bryan. No respect, but the Dream DDT spikes Bryan down on the top of his head. Dream looking for something, didn't get it. Bryan now got caught. Wasted too much time. Velveteen Dream with a knee and then a big boot. Dream now, another DDT. Really working the head of Daniel Bryan in this one. It's a smart strategy and there's that cover. The eccentric cover from the Velveteen Dream, but as per usual doesn't pay off and Bryan somehow with the reversal and Dream's got caught. Wasting too much time, being over extravagant. And the yes kicks from Daniel Bryan. Straight to the face. Will this be enough? 1, 2. Not quite. Not quite enough for Daniel Bryan. But he's going to the high rent district. Could be looking for that signature flying headbutt. Will this one put Dream away? 1, 2. No, again. Dream kicking out. What's left for Bryan to do? Dream getting up. Probably quicker than Bryan imagined, who missed his kick. And the referee is down. It's not a good sign for Bryan. Dream's locked in that yes lock. Referee slowly getting to his feet. And just in time it seems for Dream, who apparently got to the ropes. I don't think I saw anything there, but I have to take the referee's word for it. Ooh, capture suplex. Dream caught whatever Bryan was trying to do there. Well, went for the big boot, didn't get it. Bryan, roll up. A schoolboy, is this enough? 1, 2, no. Dream with a kick out. Once again, Bryan picks the leg, working it. Once again. Bryan now. Headlock looking for a suplex. Let's Dream down. What's he doing? Drags him to the center of the ring. This is where Bryan would want him. Thought he might have been going for a submission, but Dream able to get back to his feet. Bryan's wasting the time here. Well, at least I thought he was. But Dream somehow keeps fighting in this one. It's the heart of the champion in the Velveteen Dream. But Bryan able to drop him down. This is not where you want to be. If you're the Velveteen Dream, Daniel Bryan trying to pick apart the limbs. The surfboard stretching him out. And look at this. Transitions into the Dragon Sleeper. Shades of Drew Gulak from Smackdown here. Will Dream tap out to the Dragon Sleeper? Can he fight his way out of it? He's mustering the last of his strength and a big shot to the face. Puts down Bryan. Dream now. Bryan in the corner, but it wasn't enough. And now Bryan suplex. Dream just can't seem to catch a break in this one. And now Bryan, figure four. A figure four armbar. That's that submission specialist of Daniel Bryan. Can he make Dream tap out? Oh, Dream, look at the strength, able to roll himself back over. Drop kick. Bryan didn't get up in time, and this is that cover again. I don't know why Dream keeps going for it. Just too cocky. Running knee. The running knee from Bryan. Out of nowhere, it seems. 1, 2. Is this enough? No, Dream kicking out. Now back up to his feet. Bryan takes the knees out. Smart strategy from Bryan. The Dream has to crawl himself back up. Maybe wasted too much time, but he missed whatever he was going for. Bryan able to fight out of it, and now just suplexes him back in the ring. Dream now getting desperate, it seems, having to roll himself out of the ring. But catches Bryan for a third DDT. Surely one of these is going to put Bryan away. And now Dream using the ropes, but Bryan powers his way out of it. And Dream very much not happy with that. Bryan, another German suplex. And again, Dream rolls out of the ring. Bryan off the ropes. Held himself up just in time to get Dream back in. Bryan again. Top rope. Gonna look for the headbutt for a second time. Misses it. Crash and burn. Ooh, exploder suplex from Dream. Is this Dream's moment? But no, Daniel Bryan now. A page out of the Velveteen Dreams book. As they both stare each other down and then back away. Looks like we're going to finish this in the ring. But Dream got caught. Bryan wisely has Dream back in the ring. Big shot to the head. Bryan now running knee again. A second one. Up to his feet, he puts Dream, and he's going to make him submit. Bryan looking to tap out the Intercontinental Champion who has nothing left in the tank and has to submit. Daniel Bryan defeats the Velveteen Dream. What a match. We saw Dream did just about everything he could to stay in this one. But unfortunately for him, Daniel Bryan just too experienced, outwitted the young champion, well, the young former champion. And Daniel Bryan picks up the victory here at Hell in a Cell. And he is your new Intercontinental Champion. That's one of the headbutts we saw. Didn't realize he used the springboard as leverage. I thought that was going to be it. I thought this roll-up might have done it as well. As you saw, 1, 2, but a kick out by Dream again. I thought the first running knee did it. Dream again, kicking out. But a second knee and the yes lock was just too much for the Velveteen Dream. And Daniel Bryan goes from WWE Champion to now your new Intercontinental Champion as we move on to our second contest, Raw Tag Team Championships. Well, here is the second match of part 2. The 6th match overall. And it looks like the Fashion Police have been promoted to Fashion Astronauts. NASA-sponsored Breezango here in the biggest matches of their career. These two have shocked the world to become the #1 contenders, defeating the Street Profits and the Hurt Business. Can they keep it up? and go all the way to the end and become Raw Tag Team Champions. The only thing standing in their way is Miz and Morrison, who defeated Mustache Mountain for the Raw Tag Team Gold. Can Breeze and Dango continue their momentum? Tyler Breeze has been outstanding in the past 2 matches. But let's not take away from Dango. His last dance was the finishing blow in the number 1 contenders contest. Is it their time here tonight? Will Breezango take the tag team gold from those 2 right there? The Hollywood A-listers, Miz and Morrison, complete with clapperboard and over-the-top robes, the sunglasses, the cockiness. And it's totally granted as well. These 2 have somehow continued to pick up the victories. Miz went from complete singles obscurity to the return of John Morrison. Morrison doing pretty much all the work in their previous tag team bouts. But Miz gained his confidence back and was able to pick up a few victories for himself. Can their rise continue, or will it be halted? Will they hit a meteorite and stop dead in space? Is it Breezango's time? As Tyler Breeze quickly goes after the Miz. Rolling forearm there after the step up enziguri. Breeze now looking for the face breaker. Miz, great reversal and a jumping, diving neck breaker there. There's that confidence of Miz. Not worried in the slightest. The Wizard of Oz, the knee and the neck breaker combination. Miz went for his own kicks. Didn't get it, Breeze. Jumping bionic elbow. Quickly, the quick tags into Dango. Oh, hung up on the rope. Double kick to the face. Miz is down. Dango now. Look at this, working the arm. What's next? A Breezango gonna look for the quick tag instead. Miz, big reversal, diving bulldog. What's Miz going for here? Just a knee to the face. Brutal from the Miz. Not backing down. Of course, a former WWE champion. A multi-time tag team champion. And look at the jabs in the front. He learnt that by teaming with Shane McMahon on Smackdown a few years ago. Now just slamming Dango into the mat. Gonna look for the cover here. You would think this wouldn't be it, and it's not. Dango able to kick out and back up to his feet pretty quickly too. Thought he was going to tag in Breeze, instead opted for the double team. Oh, we're going to see it again. If it works once, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Elbow drop now from Breeze. That's the old saying, if it ain't broke, why would you fix it? Miz got stopped in his tracks by Dango. And now quick tags. We're going to see it again. No, instead, off the ropes, double elbow to the jaw. Miz now somehow able to wriggle himself free, and in comes Morrison. Morrison receives the hot tag, and Dango down quickly. Oh, but he might have been playing possum instead. Morrison just too quick. Gets to his feet. Drop kick countered, and then another one. And Dango down again, and that leg drop from Morrison. Dango now counter of his own Northern Lights suplex. Jawbreaker reversal from Morrison. Looked for the heel kick, didn't get it. Instead, got caught by another Northern Lights. Oh, Miz. Dodged Dango's punch. Fandango learning better than that. Strike to the face. We saw this last week. The Russian leg sweep. Dango now. Top rope. Will this do it? The leg sweep. Dango now. Perched up high. Looking for the last dance. The leg drop from the top. 1, 2, 3. And that quickly, thanks to the assist by Tyler Breeze, who took out the Miz. John Morrison is put away. And, well, the shock factor's real. Breezango are your new tag team champions. We saw Rhea and Dominik defeat the Undisputed Era earlier in the night. And now, seemingly out of nowhere, Breezango have defeated Miz and Morrison and are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Just like that, the titles change hands. That last dance from Dango clearly does its job. And you can see how much it means to them. I don't understand why we haven't seen anyone celebrate with the championships, but it is what it is. Obviously too overcome with emotions to even worry about grabbing them. But Breezango are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. That one ended a lot quicker than I expected, but we now move on to our penultimate match here, the triple threat for the Smackdown Women's Championship. Well, here it is, SmackDown's main event for Hell in a Cell. A triple threat, one fall to the finish for the Smackdown Women's title. And you see that woman on screen, Rhea Ripley, the #1 contender, defeated Charlotte Flair at Super Showdown to gain this opportunity. But obviously was too focused on Asuka. Let her game slip on SmackDown 2 weeks ago. And picked up a shock loss to the third competitor in this one, Tamina, who brutalized Ripley after the match. And as you saw just 2 nights ago, Tamina took apart Asuka as well after the SmackDown Women's Champion defeated Dana Brooke. A betting man would say that Tamina might just be the favorite in this one. Looking very dominant, looking ruthless, looking to pick apart Ripley and Asuka once again. This time with the SmackDown title on the line. Could this be Tamina's moment? A WWE mainstay for over a decade. Tamina looks focused on the prize here tonight. Nothing flashy. But is it Tamina's moment, or will it be the continuation of the dominant reign of the Empress Asuka? With a double mask on here tonight for some reason. Asuka doing what she can, playing mind games of her own, it seems. She won the title from Bayley a few months ago. This is Asuka's first real test since becoming champion. She, of course, retained against Bayley in the rematch, But now, new competitors and a triple threat means Asuka does not need to be pinned or submitted to lose the title. And there's those double masks. Asuka not ready to show her face to her opponents, making them wait. It's a smart strategy from the Smackdown Women's Champion. Ripley, Tamina, Asuka. Which one of these three women is going to walk away with the Smackdown Women's title? And straight away, Tamina going after both women. Headbutts to Ripley after Asuka was taken out. But that's what happens in these triple threat contests. You gotta have eyes in the back of your head, because you never know when the third competitor's gonna get involved. Tamina with a reversal. Oh, and both women went after Asuka, but the Thesz press from Tamina took her down, and Ripley hits the dropkick on Tamina. The triple threat rules really not in the favor of Tamina, who just wants to decimate and victimize one of the women in this match, but can't get the foot to the face from Ripley. She can't get the opportunity and the opening to go after just one with the third woman still around. Asuka steps up, knee to the face and then a kick. This is what Tamina wanted. She's got her opening now. Ripley's down. Tamina gonna work on Asuka, but Ripley getting up to her feet on the far side. Clothesline from Tamina. And that's what happens. Again, the triple threat contest, and Tamina got thrown in the air on Ripley, and I think she landed leg first, knee first onto Asuka. Damage done to both women by Ripley. A smart strategy by the Nightmare. Australian-born Rhea Ripley, Japanese-born Asuka, and of course, Samoan Islands for Tamina. Asuka now going after Ripley. Tamina just biding her time, as you'd expect. Deadlift German by Asuka. We talk about the strength of the other two women, but let's not throw Asuka under the bus just yet. The snake eyes from Tamina. Ripley up to her feet and smash back down. Double axe handle. Tamina now. Huge backbreaker there. Just wrenching on Tamina. And somehow she caught Asuka back suplex, but Asuka just too quick, able to fight out of it. Look at this from Asuka. A kick to the face now, rolling Tamina up. 1, 2. Is that going to be it? Oh no, it's not. Tamina somehow kicked out. I think the referee might have called that one a bit early. Michinoku driver from Asuka. 1. Oh, and Tamina. A 1 count this time. Ripley now wisely going after Tamina. Suplex. Asuka now. Oh, Ripley into the cover. Asuka didn't like that. Stomping away at Ripley. Not going to let her get a pin off her. Ripley just took most of those shots. Didn't matter. And a huge right hand stops Asuka's momentum. And now a running sit-out powerbomb by Ripley. Big strike to the head. Tamina with the uppercut, back in control of this one. Asuka down and out. Could be ready for the picking if one of these other two women could just turn around and get involved. What is this from Ripley? What is she looking for? You hear the crowd saying this is awesome. And the match has only just begun. Drop kick off the apron. Asuka into the cover. Smart by Asuka, but it's not going to do the job. Instead, made Ripley break it up. Tamina still down, and Asuka was able to catch Ripley. Those kneeling kicks. It looked like Asuka was going to go for it again. Instead, caught Ripley's kick in the corner. And now Asuka looking for this reverse tornado DDT. Ripley's gone out of the ring. Is this Asuka's time? Looking for the hip attack. Instead, she missed it. She fell over. Tamina up to her feet. Big knees from Tamina. Asuka still on her feet, though. Asuka on her feet. I don't think she realized that Ripley's in the ring. She's got the Asuka lock locked in. And Ripley, due to Asuka's misfortune, was able to break it up before any serious damage was done. Oh, and Ripley going for the pin. 1, 2. Tamina kicking out. Thought the damage was done off the Asuka lock, but even Ripley should have known he wasn't held in for long enough. Tamina throws down Ripley. Clearly not enough damage done. As Tamina on the top rope looking for that splash. Asuka gonna try to break it up, and she can't in time. Instead, Tamina Snuka is Smackdown women. That's not possible, is it? Tamina Snuka is the Raw... Smackdown Women's Champion Tamina Snuka. I can't believe I'm saying it. But the reign of dominance continues for Tamina. The splash off the top rope with Asuka down and out. And Tamina is victorious. You see one person in the crowd enjoyed it. No one meaner than Tamina, and apparently no one better on SmackDown. Tamina somehow picks up the win. Asuka just not in time to break it up. Tamina Snuka is the new SmackDown Women's Champion. As it's time for our main event. The Bloodbath Hell in a Cell. Gargano and Ciampa for the Universal title. Well, here we go, folks. The main event for Hell in a Cell. And you could see it hanging. Too much damage was done to the red cell by Samoa Joe and Andrade. We've had to pull the old Silver Steel out of, well, retirement. And Gargano and Ciampa are going to do battle in the old classic Hell in a Cell. Don't know how we managed to pull it out. I guess we're lucky we keep it spared just in case. We knew the carnage was going to unfold. And this might be the match of the year right now. I'm calling it here first. Gargano and Ciampa in a Hell in a Cell match for the most coveted prize on Monday Night Raw, that Universal Championship. No distractions, no run-ins, no teammates. And Ciampa looks ready. The battle armor is on. The hood, the mask, the chest plate, the jacket. Ciampa's got everything. Not letting Gargano see his face. A little bit of something from Asuka there, you'd say. Ciampa and Gargano have a long storied history, not only in the WWE, but in all of professional wrestling, from the indie circuits to their own personal lives. Former best friends. Ciampa was the best man at Gargano's wedding. But when it really comes down to it, all that matters to Tommaso Ciampa is that red and gold in his right hand. That Universal title, the top prize on Raw, is all that really matters to Ciampa. And he's done everything he could to win it. He took out Gargano stole his Money in the Bank briefcase, injured Gargano in the process, stole the Universal title from Aleister Black, injured both Black and McIntyre with the help of Braun Strowman, of course. Ciampa thought he was going to get an easy way into this one. Thought he was going to not have to defend. But Gargano made a surprise return on Raw this past week. He attacked Ciampa after Ciampa's main event victory over Seth Rollins. And you can see Ciampa's very much not happy about it. The Black Heart versus the Rebel Heart. Which one will come out on top when the ultimate prize is on the line? The Universal title is at stake. Their careers could be at stake. We saw Andrade fall from the top of his Hell in a Cell. What could these two do? We'll have to find out. The white trunks for Gargano. The black and gold for Ciampa. As the cell the cell lowers. This one's underway and neither man taking their eyes off the other. Gargano steps first. Ciampa follows suit. Just staring each other down. Gargano up in the face of Ciampa. What is going on here? Words, obviously, and Ciampa didn't take kindly to whatever Gargano said, a knee to the face. Oh my Gargano. I thought that could have been it. This is Gargano's first bit of action since his injury. It seems he's not quite at 100% just yet. And Ciampa is taking apart Gargano in the early part of this one. Ciampa with the chops. Gargano returns them. And then... oh, the swimming forearm. He missed it. He missed it again. He missed it a third time. And somehow manages to get the Michinoku driver off. Only a 1 count though. Ciampa tried to roll out. Gargano not going to let it happen. Roll under. A Gargano kick. As you'd expect. Step up enziguri from Gargano. Who's doing what he can. Oh, that big package slam there. I'm not sure what you'd even call it. Right hands from Gargano. Ciampa with the reversal. Big knee again. And Gargano already looks out of it. Ciampa trying to wannabe, but Gargano back up to his feet. Ciampa drops him back down. Gargano still not 100%. And it's clearly showing here. Ciampa on the outside. What's he going to look for? Oh, a sledgehammer. Ciampa's got a sledgehammer. He missed. And Gargano hits the forearm. This isn't good for Ciampa, as Gargano's the one with the sledgehammer now. Just working away at Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa rolling out of the ring. Oh, and he hits the steel. Gargano now jumping off, landing almost a double foot stomp to Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa, the first one to taste the steel. Oh, and again. Gargano now. Forcing Ciampa into the steel once again. But Ciampa, big reversal. Gargano now feeling the effects of the steel. Ciampa throws him back into the ring. And now Tommaso Ciampa, sledgehammer in hand, stalking the former Mr. Money in the Bank. And goes for the sledgehammer shots himself. Off the rope, didn't get what he wanted. Instead, big knee sends Gargano crashing to the outside. Ciampa very much in control. And just throws him back in. Sledgehammer within reach for Gargano, but he can't get there in time. He looks staggered. The sliding knee from Ciampa. 1, 2. Oh, but Gargano kicks out. Gargano kicking out. And Ciampa can't believe it. And it looks like he took too much time and he got caught. That face slam by Gargano. And looks like Gargano looks for the Gargano escape. The Gargano escape is locked in, and of course Tommaso Ciampa can't get to the ropes to break it up. Instead, he has to fight his way out of it. Oh, and a big diving there from Ciampa, but instead Gargano popped back up to his feet. Ooh, just a shot there to the head. Gargano feeling it once again. And now looking for a lawn dart. Ciampa goes head first. 1, 2. Oh, but Ciampa kicks out. The lawn dart not enough. Ciampa got to his feet first somehow. Oh, look at that. What is that from Ciampa? Gargano into the 1, 2. Oh, but Gargano looks like, yeah, once again kicking out. Ciampa not in a good way. Neither is Gargano, really. Ciampa missed his drop kick. Gargano not able to get off the ropes quick enough. Oh, can he block that one? No, he can't. The suplex. Suplex connects for Ciampa. And now he's dragging Gargano. Looking for payback. Gonna make Gargano taste the steel. He bounces off and hits the apron as well on his way back out. Ciampa not happy with the side he was on, it seems. Just throwing Gargano against the steel. He's doing whatever he can. Gargano, though. Gargano with the big reversal here. And what is this? He's put him through the cell. That's a second cell that's been destroyed here tonight. You hear it from the crowd. This is awesome, they say. They say this is awesome. As these two fighting on the outside. Gargano gonna climb. We saw this from Joe and Andrade. They climbed simultaneously. Instead, Johnny Gargano gonna climb to the top of the cell and wait for Ciampa to meet him. Ciampa's looking up. Gargano's saying come, but Ciampa's not going to go. So Gargano moves to the center of the cell, trying to bait Ciampa in. He thought about it. But Ciampa instead has decided to climb to the cell. Gargano's waiting for him up there. What are we going to see from these two in this one? Huge diving there from Ciampa. Didn't get much, but Gargano gets taken out on the top of the cell, and Ciampa seems all too happy to climb down. Doesn't want anything to do with Gargano on the top of the cell. Jumps down. And now back into the cell. As Gargano getting to his feet. What is going on? Ciampa with a table. He's put a table in the ring. Gargano's trying to get the crowd back up on their feet. Ciampa doesn't look like he wants to enter the ring. Tommaso Ciampa standing on the tables as one of them disappeared, which is very annoying. I'm going to have to grab it again now. Gargano, let's not forget, still on the top of the cell. Hasn't moved as of yet. As Ciampa setting up two tables in the center of the ring. And this spells danger for whichever man might go through the top of that cell. We've seen it happen once. Will it happen again? Gargano waiting for Ciampa on the cell. Both men back up on top now. Gargano, he struck him off and Ciampa's down. Ciampa's down. And somehow, I don't know how, but the Blackheart is back on his feet. Very quickly, it seems. These two not letting up. Ciampa back on the top of the cell. Gargano there as well. Ciampa throws Gargano off this time. This time Gargano flies off the cell. And Ciampa wants him back up again. These two trading up the cell. Ciampa stepping back, gonna let Gargano climb up. Or so it seems. You can never really trust Tommaso Ciampa. And this is what I was talking about. He caught Gargano early and just tossed him off the top of the cell. It's not a good sign for Johnny Gargano. As Ciampa's just laying there for some reason. Inside the top of the cell. Oh, and he's in the ring. Okay. Just gonna leave that ring now. Because that's definitely not what I wanted to do. Not sure what the deal is. These two just fighting constantly on the outside. Oh, Ciampa into the cell and Gargano dragging him there. So they look at each other. Both decide, fuck it, let's climb the cell again. These two are going to do everything they can to take the other one apart. Off the middle of the cell now. Gargano looking for a suplex. It's not a good sign for Ciampa. Gargano calls Ciampa to his feet. Ciampa with the reversal. And this isn't good for Gargano. The fairy tale ending. The fairy tale ending on the top of the cell. It's not good for either man, really. As Ciampa can't seem to get whatever move he's looking for here. Gargano not feeling the effects of the kick, instead looking for a second one. The fairy tale ending on the top of the cell. Ciampa now gloating in the face of Gargano. Look at this now. Powerbomb in position. Powerbomb. This cell still not breaking, but Gargano doesn't look like he's got much left. Ciampa has him up. The Argentine backbreaker. Gargano went through all the tables. Gargano went through the tables. Ciampa drops down. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter who you are or how much you fight. Tommaso Ciampa. 2 fairy tale endings. And the Argentine into the slam, through the cell, through the double tables. Gargano down and out. And we take another look at that as Gargano got thrown off the cell, and this is where he fell through, and chest and face first through those 2 tables. Tommaso Ciampa feeling the effects, but still is the Universal Champion. And finally we get a champion with his belt. Ciampa's theme says it all. No one will survive. Ciampa escapes Hell in a Cell, but at what cost? He walks out of Hell in a Cell as Universal Champion. Gargano might not ever walk again. But that does it for this show here tonight. Thank you all very much for watching. My name has been Jake. Raw is going to be very, very interesting tomorrow night. Thank you again for watching, and as always, stay jammy, everyone.